everyone, to a new series called The Round Table with your host, which is me, by the way, if you haven't already guessed. I'm your host with the most to boast, Jessica, PhD Simmons. Here at The Round Table, we take calls in and help the people, that's you, with your everyday issues. Maybe a marriage is falling through the cracks. Maybe you're having issues at work or simply wish to bitch about whatever it is you want to let out. This is the place for you. Now, our lines are officially live, and also we have two special guests on our show today, one of which is director, game developer, music maker, artist, and anything else to boost his own ego. We have Loki Phoenix with us a little later on. And in addition to that, we also have another special guest with us. And that's the award-winning, best-selling author for the #1 book that's sweeping the nation, How to Grow a Third Breast, by author Dr. Sloan. Now, my producer tells me calls are starting to come in, so while we force them to be on hold and spend every single dime they have being kept on hold, we have a message from one of our sponsors for today.
I've tried everything, and I just couldn't keep those extra 200 pounds off. It started to affect my marriage.
She was too big for me. Then I'll sleep with anything.
The Abdometrix, the Thiazizer, tummy stapling. I've had my mouth sewn up, my hands chopped off. You name it, I've tried it.
Yeah, except for exercising and eating right, Porky.
That's right, honey. Then I found the Dormitron. Using a new technology called biorhythmic subconscious gymnastics, the Dormitron exercises you while you sleep. Just strap in your arms and legs, put on the Dormitron headset, then wrap yourself in the special high-voltage electric blanket. Turn it on to 11 and burn those pounds away while you have a relaxing night's sleep. Now that I've lost 280 pounds, my husband's all mine again.
That's right, honey. No more escort services for me. Don't be fat a day longer than you have to. Remember, being fat can even ruin a romantic cruise. Call Dormitron now at 1-800-SLEEP-OFF-LARD or visit www.sleepofflard.com and sleep your way to a thinner, happier you.
Welcome back to The Round Table. I'm Jessica, PhD Simmons, and we are about to take our first caller. Hey, caller, you are on the air.
Hey, Jessica. I have problem. My husband always late from work. Always saying picking up extra shift. Always come home with smell of flour on neck. I even found small blonde hair on shoulder after one night where husband says he work long hour. I have to ask, is husband cheating or is Mimi paranoid like sacred goat on Valley of the Dead?
Oh, honey muffin, your husband sounds like he's up to no good. It seems to me he's a cheating sack of shit. So here's what I suggest. Next time he says he's going to be late from work, lock all your doors. Invite your neighbor round for some hanky-panky, if you catch my drift, and pack his shit in a suitcase and burn it in the backyard and toast some marshmallows and celebrate what an absolute douchebag he really is. He doesn't deserve your love. He deserves a fist up his ass.
Thank you, Jessica, PhD Simmons. If it weren't for your amazing wisdom, I'd still be collecting ancient relics from grandfather's basement.
No need to thank me, sugar tits. It's why I am here. Now on to our next caller. You are on the air.
Hey, Jess, I have an issue. Lately, my boss has been making hits on me at the workplace, but I'm a happily married man. She recently sent me photos of her nude cactus to me during work hours, and then followed up with a video of her licking an ear of corn. What do I do? Shall I report her or shall I join her in these weird shenanigans?
Okay. Well, first of all, how big was the cactus? Was it ripe, and did it resemble Patrick Swayze in any way? Also about that ear of corn, how much was she licking it? Because there is a multitude of meanings what this means. For example, one lick normally means she wants to slide into your DMs, but from 2 to 10 licks could indicate she wants to produce life with you in the bedroom.
Well, the cactus looks more like Barbra Streisand. You know, the chick from Golden Girls. As for the corn, she licked it once and then shoved the entire thing down her throat while gasping for air.
Okay. Well, as for the cactus, it tells me she wants your attention. Either that, or she has a prickly fetish that she wants to explore with you. As for the corn, the fact she swallowed that bad boy whole tells me she has far deeper intentions with you. Normally, when a girl shoves an entire ear of corn down their gullet, they want to perform magic with you with an audience of 3, normally meaning 2, of your neighbors, and a stray dog to watch. I suggest you either block her and tell your wife, or you could spice things up and send a video back to her showing you massaging an ear of corn and gel your hair back as if you're Tom Cruise from the movie Top Gun, and say you want to give her fighter jet a ride or 2. Glad to be of help. Now, before we take any more calls, we have another word from another one of our sponsors. This one is for all you soccer moms out there.
Phil and I just had another kid, so of course we need a bigger SUV. Being a mom is hard with soccer, football, and lacrosse practice, so we bought the new Maibatsu Monstrosity. It's so big, we lost little Joey in the back and couldn't find him for an hour. When I'm rushing to the mall or talking on my cell phone, I know me and my family are safe. The Maibatsu Monstrosity has 4-wheel drive, and in amphibious mode, it can cross rivers. So far, I've only hit a few puddles, but it's good to know it's there. With the time I save taking shortcuts through the strip mall parking lot, I can focus on the important things, like gazing longingly at the pool boy or buying more exercise equipment off the TV. So what if it gets 3 miles to the gallon? I'm a mom, not a conservationist. The new Maibatsu Monstrosity. Mine is bigger.
Welcome back to the round table. We've already helped 2 callers today embark on a new journey through their life. But now it's time for a special guest to join us. He is the director and producer of the 2-time canceled series Purgatory, an artist with a flair who never seems to finish his work. A man with a name so strange, and is the founder of this very radio station. And my boss, in a way, but I don't really care about that. Ladies and gentle panties, please welcome Loki Phoenix.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but no one wants to hear an interview with that sack of crap.
Exactly. Just the thought of hearing him talk makes me want to take a dump down under.
Who the hell let all of you in the studio?
Well, slap my ass and serve me on a bed of your Aunt Bessie's breasts. Country Joe is in the shiz house.
Well, I'll be damned. This studio is filling up with quite the ruckus.
My wife told me to come here because there was free salad, and I hear your father has quite the aubergine. My name's Corey Joe, and I'm on my 36th cup of coffee, and my underwear is packed with ravioli.
I'm Grandpa Cole. I served 18 wars in Narkazakstan in the 700th Regiment, and I'm just looking for some apple pie. Hey, you there. Have you got anything I can fill my mouth with?
Ew, gross. Get away from me, you old fart.
Hey, Grandpa Cole, you can have a slice of my apple pie if you want. It's been cooking up a right shitter downstairs, and I'm ready to share with the gang.
Well, hold on a darn pickleback nutsack sandwich. Why don't I get a slice of your pie from down under?
What in the holy nut sack of my great-grandfather's left nipple is going on here? Security!
Hey, Jess, just take a chill pill and stop being such a sack strainer and just enjoy his apple pie, would ya?
Who the fuck are you?
Just your friendly neighborhood sperm donor. You can call me Shrimp.
Was your mum intoxicated when she named you?
Well, at least I don't sound like my throat is being choked by your mother's bra.
Oh, that was a good one. I'll give you a point for that.
How's about you let me give you a point if you catch my drift? You look like you haven't had an MOT in quite some time. Want to ride horseback?
Come any closer to me, and I'll chuck this cup of half-decaffeinated coffee on your ugly face, you creep. What the hell is going on here? This show is getting ruined by the rejects of the country club.
I'm just an old man whose balls have shriveled up. Maybe we should grab a bite to eat sometime.
Are you talking to me, Grandpa Turd? Make one move and I'll feed you nipples to my pet dingoes and their didgeridoos.
Someone bring me a block of cocaine, cause this is gonna be a long day.
Wanna take a sniff of my crack? Got a big one for ya to snort.
Who the feck are you? Where are all of you coming from?
The real question is, where am I going to? I can see the future and I see you plus me in a large bed. And a lot ahead.
Now, brown cow. No need to be a pervert there, you northern skink.
Who eats a fork with a spoon?
I'm losing control of this show. Someone please help. I'm losing my sanity.
And just think, by donating a kidney a month, you can help 3 young men breastfeed their newlyborns for up to 5 hours.
What on God's green earth are you flapping your gums about, you horse-faced sack of crap?
If a man sees a lemon in the wind, it means he is one with my dog's tangerine.
There are more of you? What the fuck is going on?
If the race seems long, then consider spreading your legs for rich fulfillment. After all, a man is not a man without a pork bun in his hand.
I could go for a pork bun right about now.
I could go for a 10-hour shit right about now.
Wouldn't be nice if there was a way to save money on setting your neighbor's cats on fire? Well, now you can.
Are we all on meth right about now?
I don't have a Scooby-Doo what the hell is going on. But I will say one thing. Whoever stuck a picture of Madonna making love to a sandwich on my ass, you're gonna be getting a country cock blocking right now.
Way! That was me! Wanna see a photo of Hulk Hogan hulking up at his father's funeral while at the same time tensing his 12-inch python?
Okay, so you're not gonna believe this, right? So there I am, right? Just minding my own business at the grocery store. And I'm like in the cereal aisle trying to pick out, I don't know, Cheerios or something.
Things are getting way out of control in this studio. I'm gonna drop a banger in a moment and knock y'all into next week.
You're not dropping anything but your pants, my friend.
All of you, get your asses out of my studio now before I take a shit on all of you.
No need to be a douche, you half-baked tart. No one's going to be taking a shit on me because I'll be taking the world's biggest crap on you.
I'd like to see you try, you northern sack of shit.
Oh no, we gonna have ourselves a ball bagging brawl right about now?
A ball burger is not complete without his balls inside his wife's purse, not to mention being angry at Russians and looking like stale bread on mountain.
What on earth are you going on about, Jackie Chan?
You can't say that. That's racist, you northern potato farming, ball-bagging nutsack.
He just mad because his penis is size of marble.
Mine's the size of the Grand Canyon. I had my whole neighborhood right up in there in one sitting just last Friday. No wonder why I walk like I shat myself. Yee-haw!
We need to go to commercial break. And can someone please get these nutsacks out of my studio and get me something strong enough to knock me out?
Is your job affecting your health? Do you become fatigued? Does working take time away from family and social events like watching wrestling? There's an easy solution. Sue your boss. See, the great thing about this country is you can sue anyone for pretty much anything, and you'll probably win, or at least get a settlement. At the firm of Rakin & Ponzer Personal Injury Attorneys, we can show you how falling down and howling like a sissy can result in a large damage award from your employer. We also specialize in awards for injuries suffered in auto, bus, and train accidents, and can even train you to throw yourself in front of a bus and pretend to be injured. Hey, that's why they pay for insurance. Call the law offices of Rakin & Ponzer and get ready to enjoy a life of luxury.
Does dinner time sound like this?
I'm not eating this crap!
Does Friday night sound like this?
Screw you, Mom. I want to get laid.
Do you long for a different time when we were free to raise our children to actually respect us?
Thank you, sir! Thank you, sir!
Hitting kids works wonders. Hi, I'm Alan McLean, child behavioral psychologist and former U.S. Marine. With my easy system, I'll turn your disruptive, unruly kids around fast. Let's face it, kids are rotten little shits. When I served our country, I learned a lot about changing behavior and winning people over. Offer candy, then a butt of the gun to the face. Buy my book, Hitting Kids Works Wonders, today.
Well, welcome back again to the studio. We do apologize to all our listeners. Are there that had to endure that crazy 5 minutes we just had. But everything is calm again in the world. So it seems like our guest Loki is unable to get here for some weird reason. But hey, I don't really give a crap. That's going to wrap it up for today's episode of Roundtable. I am your host, Jessica PhD something Simmons, and we're signing out, and I need a joint and 10 bottles of Jack Daniels because I'm so done with this. Catch you later, my PhDs. And remember, an apple a day makes the doctor gay.